Remember us. As simple an order as a king can give. Remember why we died. He did not wish tribute, or song, or monuments, or poems of war and valor. Wish was simple. Remember us, he said to me. That was his hope. Should any free soul come across that place. In all the countless centuries yet to be, may all our voices whisper to you from the ageless stones. Go tell the Spartans passerby that here, by Spartan law, we lie. And so my king died, and my brothers died. Barely a year ago. Long I've pondered my king's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him wise. For from free Greek to free Greek, the word was spread that bold Leonidas and his 300, so far from home, laid down their lives, not just for Sparta, but for all Greece, and the promise this country holds. Now, here on this rugged patch of earth called Plataea, Xerxes forged face obliteration!
Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network, and welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour with Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Oh, what's going on? I'm sitting here on mute. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Skywalker the Jedi back at y'all with another one. Yeah, what I mean, oh my goodness. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Much love for all y'all, man. Yeah. Nah, I see everybody like, yo, you on mute. Nah, I definitely was, man. Much love to all y'all. Thank y'all for being here for the Zack Snyder Hour. Man, we here rocking out. Yeah. What a day, right? What a wonderful day for everybody that caught that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, John. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all y'all. We here rocking out. This is the Zack Snyder Hour. Man, much love to all y'all. Let's get caught up with everybody that's in the chat. It is a packed house for sure. Man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know if I can get to everybody. It's crazy. Nah, we gonna definitely acknowledge everybody that's in the building. Y'all already know what's up. We got Bat Dan starts in the building. What's going on, Bat Dan? Much love to the homies. Salute to the dog, Bat Dan. You know we rocking out, bro, till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? Till it's done, right? We got the dog Anatoly in here. What's going on? We got the bro Zod Ryder in here. Pow, what's going on, Zod? You know what I mean? What's going on, bro? If you know, you know. Shout out to the cool table. Right? We got the homie Sin Havoc in here. What's going on, Sin Havoc? We got the Nightwing in here, bro. We got Qatar in the building. What's going on, Qatar? We got Bishop in the building. What's going on, Bishop? How are you feeling? Everybody just calm down. The Bishop's here. Right? For sure. Nightwing says to watch Godzilla -1. It was good. Was it your first time checking it out? Since it's on Netflix now. Yo, that movie is dope. I caught it in theaters. But I haven't watched it on Netflix yet. But y'all let me know when y'all check out that Godzilla -1 on Netflix. You dig? Right? Yeah. Much love. Much love, right? Um, we got, man, it's y'all was killing it in the chat. We got El Negron, Killer, the real Zack Snyder. So, hey, what's going on, bro? Much love. Shout out to the cool table, right? Y'all, yo, that shit is just in my. I'm I'm sorry. Much love to the homie El Necron. Thank you for being in the building, aka El Boogie. We got a Curly Ray. What's going on, a Curly Ray? Hope you're having a great day, bro. Always great having you in the building as well, Brody. We got Venkata, Music City Soul is in the building. The Creed is in the building. Mama Bear Art Doll. Oh my God, man. This is crazy. This is a really packed house. Futuretron is in here. Man, I ain't seen the chat this jumping in a while. We got Floyd Lawton in the building. What's going on? Floyd, the man that never misses. You know what I'm saying? Right? Hey, you see it. Hey, we got the homie El Necron in there representing. You dig? You dig? Yeah, no, say it's always been about Zach getting DC back. For sure. And we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about all Zack Snyder news, man. We're gonna talk about all of it. All of it. All of it. All of it, right? For sure. We got the Prime in the building said, oh, yep, this is Chad. What's going on, Chad? Yep, he got a new account. We appreciate you being here. Right, we got Frank C, the Gun Filter Show. Yeah. All right. Much love, y'all. Hold up. I think that's everybody in the building. Am I missing anybody? We got Josh Herrera, right? What's going on, bro? Yeah. Yeah, what's going on to the homie Josh? Much love, bro. Leon is in the building. What's going on, Leon? Lieutenant Leon, you dig? All right. He said, I gotta go to sleep for a hike too much, man. It's some loud motorcycles outside, bro. They out there. They out there. Getting in. Alan Belk is in the building. What's going on, Alan Belk? How you feeling, bro? All right. We got the burners out. Anyway, so let's get to it. As y'all know, we are on the road to 2K. Make sure you guys are liking the content, sharing it out, subscribing, all that good news, all that good stuff. As we are just increasing the bandwidth of this hashtag sale thing and trying to get a conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC universe over on the Netflix platform. So when you guys are doing that, it is helping us in a tremendous way. And shouts out to all y'all that have been supporting the content and that have been, because look, I mean, I ain't gonna cap, but like, this platform has been doing really well recently in terms of consistent viewership. And it's really up to all of you guys, right? It's all because of all of y'all. Like, I've never sat up here and tried to, be anything else than anything other than what I am, right? Y'all know that I am about to get up here and give y'all no type of like wavering emotions on anything that I feel passionately about, right? That's not what I'm here for. When I got on YouTube, I got on YouTube with an objective, right? And that objective was to, get Zack Snyder's, it was really to restore the Snyderverse, you know what I'm saying? At the time, right? And obviously, as I've grown as a content creator, I have, wanted other things, right? And I have wanted I've wanted to talk about other stuff as well. And I've been doing that, I frequent other people's platforms, you know what I'm saying? I have different conversations. I have other conversations on my platform. And so it is dope being able to, flex my wings and kind of talk about other stuff that brings me joy, and to have you guys be able to rock out with it, right? So all that stuff is like great, but at the same time, that does not take away from in one single iota or like one single minute or frame or whatever unit of measurement that you would like to use, right? It does not take anything away from is the fact that that is my like it's still my main goal for why I got on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And with this ZSSM thing, we ain't got no choice but to keep it pushing. And like we're way too far into this thing to be like arguing with anybody about, you know what I'm saying, like our tactics or like, you know, how we've like conducted ourselves, right? Especially when we've literally only just done the same thing the entire time, right? So when you've done the same thing the entire time, what it does is it allows you to you know, be able to have that bit of comfort, right, when things around you seem chaotic. As long as you can stay to that true North Star that you have always kind of kept to, then it will always be your guide. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to all y'all that's been with the platform and will be so with the people, you know, with what we're doing, rocking out going into the future as well. Because y'all see the work. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what we're doing. Y'all see the Sky and Stino show. Y'all see me hopping over on Leon's platform, right? Like you see, y'all see what's happening. Y'all see, you know, I mean, Austin dropping bangers, you know what I'm saying? Like, might just end up on a streaming platform. Who knows, right? But yeah, on this platform, we do push these two hashtags, hashtag sales ZSJL and hashtag sales Snyderverse to Netflix, right? Which is something that we have been holding to for, you know, quite some time. You know what I'm saying? A year and some change, and have been doing the same thing, rocking out the same way, following the same old rules of engagement, which are we have not been tagging, mentioning, quote tweeting, replying to anybody over at WBD, ain't been mixing no hashtags with other ones, and we've been being polite the whole time. I know I gave the ROEs in reverse this time, but it's just to mix it up a little bit, because after a year and some change of saying the same stuff every stream, sometimes mixing it up just helps a little bit. You dig? Sales ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and on X/Twitter is where everybody needs to be going to get your pertinent information regarding the sale movement, as well as myself and Leon of the New Geeks. Otherwise, your information is trash. Facts. If you would like to sponsor a stream, when you guys donate super chats, right, they are tallied up, and whoever donates the most will be sponsoring the following stream, and you'll have your name scrolling across the bottom, just like the homie the good Austin does on this stream, right? So make sure that you guys smash that like button, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, so y'all know when I'm going live. And yo, we just gonna continue to get to it. So let's get caught back up with the chat, and then we'll be starting the show. You dig? Hey, let them bring their burners. And let them bring their burners. All right, yeah. He said Ice Cube gave us a shout out. Hey, that was dope. He said, Sky, did they tell you that you can start talking about that? Hey, bro. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Come on, yeah. Hey, nah, man. I don't know. I don't know. Right? Yeah, we get into it. We get into it. We get into it. Y'all are killing it in the chat. Right? Because it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Hey, shout out to the homie, the good Austin. Go ahead and get on out of here, bro. Get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? The Prime says some primes are 50-50, but not this one. Right? Hey, for sure. For sure. Right? Got some strings to catch up on. Oh no, you for sure do. You for sure do. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, right? Hey, we got the sales ZSJL, or as the homie Integrity saying ZSJL2 is inevitable. We got the homie South Cali guy. What's going on, South Cali guy? Yeah. South Cali guy. We got the cool table meetup in August 24th. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you can come through. You know what I mean? South Cali guy should be in the building. If South Cali guy don't pull up in South Cali, right? But anyway, yeah, let's get started with the stream. You dig? You dig? Welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour, where you will get all your latest Zack Snyder news. You know what I mean? Y'all know I love doing this show. I usually am going to end up doing these on Thursdays. I had to kind of call an audible. Monday will usually be a day that I will be doing a night shift on, but yeah, I will be doing Zack Snyder Hour on Thursdays. But I'm happy to bring this edition to you guys tonight, right? Because we got a few things to talk about. You dig? You dig? He said, did Sky answer my question? Look, bro. No, wait, you mean this question? Let me go back and find it. I can't find it, bro. Hold up. Where'd it go? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. So it actually was a question. Did they tell you that you can start talking about Zack Snyder again? Whoever they is, they don't control shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I control shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm the HNIC over here. You dig? Over here. Like, I'm not in charge nowhere else. Right? I'm not in charge on Austin's channel. I'm not in charge on Leon's channel. I'm not in charge on Necron's channel. I'm not in charge on Hold My Dual Shock. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in charge on Josh's channel. Right? I'm not in charge on any of these people's platforms. I'm only in charge over here. So, you know, this is he said, ain't no they at the syndicate, only us. You know what I'm saying? He says, Sky, did you get a messenger and email ransom? Hey, I be getting the ransom notes, but I just laugh at them, right? But let's get to this news, though. Let's get to this news. Look, Rebel Moon Part 3 and 4, yo. Hey guys, look, I knew that this was only a matter of time, right? Because of the fact that all of the engagement that Rebel Moon was going to be getting, right? It was #1 in the world, right? By their own metrics, it was a success, smashing success, right? While everybody in the online media have tried to make it seem like nobody wants this movie, which even one of the own these places are crazy, right? So if they want to act like this film and everything surrounding it hasn't been successful, when we know that is much to the contrary, that it was a smashing success, right? They've made hella bread in terms of like engagement and merchandise and all that stuff. So no. Ain't no like trying to twist the narrative like this film is somehow not successful, right? Nah, it's just like online where you guys get to control the narrative, which is where this sentiment seems to take place, right? Because when I actually talk to people in real life, they really rock with this film. So you know, I'm not gonna ever be over here trying to act like this film wasn't a success. And look, if it wasn't, you know, and we would have had those metrics, and we would have known that it wasn't a success, right? Then we would have to have that conversation, just like we had to have that honest conversation about how the box office shortcomings of Black Adam, right, were really a black eye on the Zack Snyder fan base in terms of how the studios were going to perceive it, right? So I mean, that just gave them all of the reason at a point and say, hey, look, they can't even show up for their own Superman. They don't even want their own Superman. Look, we bring them back, right? I mean, hey, blah, 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 blah. They complain. We bring them back. Cameo. Don't really support the movie. Don't really market it like that, right? Don't nobody even know he in it. People even walked out the theater before it happened, you know? But yeah, so, you know, but then we get, you know, word from the boss, you know what I'm saying? Because he's quoted saying, yo, I keep telling Netflix that we need to go ahead and do some more Army of the Dead. And they keep encouraging me to make more Rebel Moon movies. But I feel like this Army universe is really very rich and fun, and zombies never go out of style. So it just feels like a no-brainer to me, right? Which Zach, man, look, I would love for him to go back to the Army universe. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see more from that universe. I think that there's so much more there to be mined, right? There was so much set up in just those two films, Army of the Dead and Army of Thieves. And then, you know, you get in the crossover with Rebel Moon, right? So now he probably can even lean more into that in whatever this next Army film is going to be. I think that, you know, that would be dope. But hey, Zach is quoted as saying right here, they keep encouraging me to make more Rebel Moon movies. And the fact that we already know that he's talking about changing up how the trilogy is made, right? And he wants to do these two-parters back to back to back, right? 3 different times. If 3 is confirmed, then that means 4 would have to be confirmed. He said he had a plan for 6 movies, right? Right? I mean, what is this? Curly Ray says, every person that I've talked to at every convention I have been to after the release of Rebel Moon has loved Rebel Moon. Yo, real talk. And that's just, I mean, they aren't all Rebel Moon conventions, right? You know what I'm saying? Rebel Moon is a global sensation. Facts. I told y'all, I was in the hospital, yo. I was in the hospital talking to the nurse, bro. And the nurse is sitting there telling me about Nemesis. Come on. Come on. He said, well, that's what happens when you have 70 million views in 16 days, Rebel Moon Part 1. That's what I'm saying. Like they're acting like Rebel Moon Part 1 wasn't like such a huge success. You know what I mean? That like it didn't almost lock this whole Part 3, Part 4 shit in back then. It's like, yo, why is everybody playing crazy? Why is everybody playing coy like they don't understand what's going on? Right? Said after part 3 and 4 is part 5 and 6. Yeah, and yo, I'm pretty sure that he wants to go do something else right now, you know what I'm saying? And then go probably hop back into that later, which is cool. Says definitely want more from his Dead verse too. Yeah, it's all connected now. And GDI says people still trying to jump on the Rebel Moon hate train, and yet Zach's still going strong for sure. Oh nah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Integrity 101 says every person I've talked to said everything WB does is freaking idiotic. Yo, and these is just the fans, bro. Doesn't matter what anti-save. For sure. That's why they try to come in here with their burner accounts, and it's like, bro, you think I give a shit? Right? Says normal people don't make YouTube videos or post reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Influencer and critics don't matter. Audiences do. Facts, yo. Like, I feel weird even trying to review stuff and like put my reviews out there, man, because it's like I ain't trying to lose all that. Nah, man. That ain't what I'm trying to do, bro. I ain't trying to be no movie, no film critic, bro. Shout out to the film critics that actually love what they do, though, and actually do it with a sense of purpose, right? To the art of critiquing film and trying to break down for like the casual audiences, right? Like what a filmmaker may be trying to convey, right? And where they may or may not have fell short, you know what I'm saying? But you really take that that responsibility, right, of being the translator for the layperson, right? In a certain manner. But you know, shout out to y'all that actually take it serious. You did. I got mad love and respect for y'all, but for y'all that just, you know, be out there shilling for $50 on Rotten Tomatoes, nah, y'all can get out of here, bro. All right. Yeah. Said we still got the badass versions coming. Yeah. Yeah. But we about to get to it though. Yeah, y'all let me know though. Like, I mean, look, does this quote confirm that Netflix is interested in doing Rebel Moon's part the 3 and 4? I mean, that's how I took this. Is it not? Is it not? Explain to me why why this is not a confirmation that we're gonna get more Rebel Moon. Let me see. Right. Cool. Get that in there. But yeah. Said anyone that thinks Netflix isn't doing Rebel Moon Part 3 and 4 is delusional. I feel it. I feel like this is confirmation that it's coming. You know, that's straight from Boss himself. You dig, but we'll see. And then Integrity says the more successful Zach is the better we got this. Yep. And he said, what about this supposed 300 series? Yo, I'm gonna get to that. That's That's coming up. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I just want to know how y'all feeling knowing that Rebel Moon Part 3 and 4 coming. Look, y'all already know that according to the late great Mikey Sutton, man, Part 3 was supposed to be when Cavill shows up. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, yo, if we like, look, this universe is so cool and sleek and sexy and dirty and dangerous and violent and right. It's like it's all these different things. Um, it's so wholesome in certain ways, you know. Um, I I think that adding these other characters in there, like a Henry Cavill or a potential Gal Gadot popping up in this universe, right? Um, or just these other people that have worked with Zach in the past. I would think that they might be willing to um jump in this universe, yo. And I think that he'll be able to find a cool place for all of them. And I think that the more that this world kind of expands out and we like kind of go to other planets and stuff like that, I just think that the better that it's gonna be, and the more you're probably gonna see like bigger stars and stuff like jumping on. It's like that was kind of a thing that the first movie almost kind of lacked in that certain sense was that star power. But I think that in 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, you'll probably start getting those bigger name actors, and it'll kind of coincide with us expanding the world too. Because I mean, even though we've seen a few pockets, to my knowledge, we haven't even really gone that far yet. You know, we haven't even really gone to that many places, right? Says I kind of feel like something just may possibly be inevitable. Just saying, you did right, and yep, and Gal Gadot. Mm-hmm. GDI says, I wish Zach would direct Max Payne and call Ben to play the lead role. I don't know about Ben as Max Payne, bro. I'm gonna just be honest. I can't see Ben as Max Payne, bro. I love Max Payne. I love Max Payne 1. Uh maybe Max Payne 3. I can see Ben do I can see Ben being Max Payne and Max Payne 3, but not Max Payne 1. And if you played the games, you would know why that's funny. Right. Said actors are gonna want to work with Zack Snyder, the hottest director around. Facts, yo. Yeah. Sin Habit said hashtag nobody's pawn can't be bought, bullied, or negotiated. Stay tuned and stay the course. This is the way for sure. Oh yeah. Nah. Yeah. Um a curly Ray says, could you see Henry Cavill as a villain or a hero, Scott? Apparently it's gonna be an in-between character where you kind of don't know, right? You kind of don't know whether he's like a bad guy or a good guy, you know. Um uh, uh, uh apparently that's what's gonna happen. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out, but I can definitely see Henry Cavill playing some roguish kind of character, kind of like a Han Solo, but like probably even more of a scoundrel, like a true scoundrel. Right. Uh, Yeah. He said, but yeah, Ben might be too much. Yeah, I'm like, Ben's too big, bro. Like, you know, yeah. Like, yeah, I can't see Ben playing Max Payne, bro. Like, it had to be somebody else. But they should do another Max Payne movie, just not with Mark Wahlberg. Oh my god, bro! You don't know how much they killed it when they just announced that Mark Wahlberg was going to be playing Max Payne. Anyway, says yeah, Cavill is playing an anti-hero / Han Solo. Yeah, Henry was a great he was a great character, man. Look, he is the reason why I own that movie on 4K. He really elevated Mission Impossible. That was a Fallout, right? That I think he was in. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Just like Nightwing said. But yeah, there you have it. Rebel Moon Part 3 and 4 confirmed by Zach that hey, Netflix is wanting to do it. They want more Rebel Moon. We want more Rebel Moon. Zach wants more Rebel Moon. It's just a matter of when, right? Now moving forward, also, the Rebel Moon director's cuts titles have seemingly been revealed, right? He said Mark Wahlberg fumbled Max Payne. We have seemingly had the director's cuts titles revealed for Rebel Moon, and I'm all here for it, guys. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. You know what I'm saying? But the titles for Rebel Moon seemingly have been revealed in wait, where they go? Here we go. They are Chalice of Blood and Curse of Forgiveness, yo. Look, I want to quickly kind of talk about what I think that these titles may mean just quickly because I think it could be very interesting, right? If you remember in part 1, they called Issa the Chalice, right? So I don't know if this is gonna be like because this movie's probably gonna be wildly different from the PG-13 version. Yeah, no, that's actually funny. What up, Josh? But yeah, with Issa being called the Chalice, is this a play on her name or is this going to be like an actual chalice? Like, are we getting into some ritual stuff? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sinabra says those are literally terms from the old world. Hey, he's saying Zach is more on that old world stuff, right? The Book of Enoch, you know. But yeah, and when I was also thinking about the curse of forgiveness thing, right? Like, because she said that she felt like it was a curse when she told her that she forgave her, right? Before she, you know, and I was like, man, yo, how much different are these movies gonna be? Right? And is it because of that curse of forgiveness that she's gonna be forced to kind of continue to move on, right? I mean, because she even kind of speaks to that in the PG-13 version. But but how is that gonna look different? You know? Yep. Yep. See, y'all picking up what Zach is putting down. You know what I'm saying? Your Synaptic says, you remember when I told you about those Sumerian tales, right? Hey, right? Very different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, it's gonna be a completely different film, right? Yeah, different universe, right? Completely different universe, pretty much. And that's what's so interesting because it's almost like even the Rebel Moon stuff is going parallel with itself, right? So you're gonna have one universe where all the PG-13 stuff is taking place at, and you're gonna have another universe where all the director's cut stuff is taking place at, and it's just gonna be going into wildly different places. And you know what I think that I should stop expecting? Um, because look, let's just take the Snyder cut, right? How I've always told you guys that it was very like watching the Snyder cut was a very weird experience for me, right? Um, and it wasn't because of the fact that I don't love Zach's movies or I didn't want to see it or anything, but it was weird in the feeling of that I was watching a film that I had already seen, and I kind of knew like it was kind of similar to what I was watching, but it was very different, right? So I think that, but with that being literally like from one version was done by a completely different director, right? Um, it was more of a case where um that that synergy wasn't there, right? So it was very jarring, right? That I was watching this version of a film that was just so vastly different than what I had already seen because of the fact that it was made by a different director, right? I mean, and we can go on and so on and so forth. But with Zach being able to go into this situation, knowing that he was going to be given this opportunity, I think that it's going to yield much, much, much cleaner and better results. First of all, because I feel that Zack Snyder's a better filmmaker than Joss Whedon is subjectively. You know what I'm saying? But it just, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I would also say that um being in this space where we're going to have these different versions and there's still going to be two different universes, I don't think that it is going to be as jarring as it was from watching the Snyder cut versus Justice League, because that was some crazy shit. That was like the craziest, shit ever. You dig? For sure. Oh, we got Hold My Dual Shock reviews in the building. What's going on, Hold My Dual Shock? HMDS, right? Shout out to Andy, Katie, and Peter, right? Make sure that you guys give them a subscribe. They be over there doing great stuff, having great conversations, and we ain't always gotta agree. That's what I'm saying, man. I love the conversations. I love back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been dope actually being able to have talks with people that can go back and forth and it all be in good faith, because that's how you get to the deeper issues, and that's how you get to the bottom of this stuff, is you have conversations in good faith. And as long as you do that, anything is possible. You dig? So shout out to HMDS. We got the Creed saying Zach is gonna go full heavy metal, and I can't wait. Right? Yeah. Oops. Oh, sure. Yeah, here we go. GDI says, I was thinking that the director's cut was gonna merely be a longer version of the movie because of how finished the PG. No. They went into this knowing exactly what was gonna happen, and it's a completely different. It's a completely different film. Said I'm interested to see the director's cuts because they aren't just extended cuts, which makes this situation really unique. Since Zach planned this from the beginning, I'm expecting a unique experience. Yes, and I think that with there are those also um they're going to be called chapters too, apparently. So it's not even parts; it's going to be chapters. Yeah, man. No. This is gonna be crazy. Right. Um, he said it's gonna be like the Snyder cut this time without the hatred or backlash. Facts, right? That's crazy. The 6 hour watch along of the director's cuts are gonna hit so different. Hey, honestly, that's what I might do the first thing. Like I might just power through it. You did 6 hour stream. I'm down. I'm down. Why not? Yeah, right. It says we infer art on our subconscious level and can discern when art is compromised, hence the emptiness of the Justice League. Cooking with gas. You dig? Yep. Both versions of Rebel Moon are Zach approved, so it'll be cool. Yeah. See, because that's what was so crazy. Because like watching, yeah, because I've seen director's cuts of movies, right? But it was like, yo, Justice League, that was something wholly different. You know what I'm saying? Like that was an abomination that we witnessed. Oh my goodness. Yeah. GDI said he's streaming on Saturday. Make sure y'all check out his platform. Right. Says yep. The Skywalker fans fight like brothers and sisters, and that is what makes it one big fan. Yeah, right. Like, yo, could you imagine? Look. Let's just say that we get put into a no that you take everybody from today and you put them in a time capsule and you put them back in the Star Wars days, right? Like, do y'all know how heated some of them who shot first arguments was back in the day, right? Like, what are we talking about? Man, like arguments over art take like that's what makes the shit fun. If I like yo, if I can't come in here and argue with all y'all that be trying to slander Tenet, right? If I can't call y'all crazy for trying to slander Tenet, for that masterpiece of a film, that master class in filmmaking, literally telling a movie forwards and backwards at the same time, crazy, right? Crazy. It literally moves forward at the first half of the movie, and then right in the middle, it starts moving backwards. You know what I'm saying? Literally, masterclass in filmmaking. If I can't come on here and argue with y'all, then then like, what is life? What is life? Right? Steno be trying to slander the end of Interstellar. I'm not trying to hear it. Right? Mama Bear says 6 hours with Zack Snyder and Sky. I'm so there. Yo, that'll be crazy. Hey, I'm down. Right? I'm down. GDR says, I don't think my parents will let me go to a 6 hour stream. Yo, you know what? Look, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them if it's cool if I do a 6 hour stream about Zach, because I got to get some confirmation first. You dig? HMDS says Zach made Rebel Moon for Snyder fans, and there are many. It drives the haters insane that their disdain for Zach does not make a difference to anyone's enjoyment. Facts, yo. Facts. Cool One Only saying, I'm ready for those director's cuts, right? Yeah. Tenet was a masterpiece indeed, right? Exactly. Then we got Integrity saying Tenet sucks. It was 2 hours. Hey, whatever, bro. I don't care. Tenet is so good. The Neil arc alone is perfect. Yo, who is this on the HMDS account right now? Reveal yourself. Because I remember I was getting some slander from somebody. I feel like over there, but I can't really remember. Right? He said, there's no argument. Han Solo shot first. Definitely. But could you imagine, just like before the internet and those arguments, bro? Right? Sorry. I'm grouping around. I never saw it. Yeah, right? Yeah. Says Sky, try watching Predestination. It's like an indie version of Tenet. All right. For sure. For sure. As I said, always get permission. Tenet was awesome. It makes you think, yeah. I got to see Tenet in IMAX, and I love this as Cool One. I did too, right? For sure. Right? We got Jake in here talking about the Celtics in 7. Yo, you know that I picked the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. He said it's Skywalker. You know, oh my god. Yo, shouts out to Andy. For sure, bro. For sure, right? Nah. I had an inkling. I will say that I had an inkling that it was you, right? But yes, back to the Child's of Blood and Curse of Forgiveness. I am really interested in what these titles are gonna mean. What is the Chalice of Blood? Is it Princess Issa? The Curse of Forgiveness. Like, what is that gonna mean? What is it gonna look like? What is it gonna play out like for Korra? Right? I mean, it's a lot of questions, and we're gonna be here to discuss them all. And now we've already locked it in too that we're gonna be doing that 6-hour stream, apparently, right? Can't wait. Hold on. I'm trying to. All right. We Gucci. Yeah. Said Dallas in 6, but the Bruins are ready. Oh my god. All right. We got GDI said Zack is essentially doing the King Arthur meets heavy metal movie that Ridley Scott tried to make in the 70s. Man, hey, we're gonna see. This gonna be something crazy, man. I'm really expecting a balls out film. Zack has always stated that this is kind of the version that he envisioned in his head when he was thinking of this film and cooking it up over all these past 20, 30 years. So hey, I'm excited about what the future has on the horizon with these director's cuts, said Zack loves biblical imagery, so I wonder if the chalice of blood will be an inversion. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, because Princess Issa was referred to as the chalice, and so it's like, is this gonna have something to do with her? Is it gonna be an actual chalice? Like, I don't know, right? Cool One Only says, do we have a date yet for when the Rebel Moon director's cuts will be dropping in August? To my knowledge, no, we do not. But we're hoping that it's going to be around the day of the Cool Table meetup, which is going to be August 24th. You know what I mean? Out in LA, you dig? So reach out for more details. We already got some people reaching out trying to figure out, what's going on. And anybody that can make it, that'll be dope. But I'm mostly excited to meet up with the homies, man. I really can't even front. It's an average says Sky, make sure we can get permission for the 6-hour stream. Look, I'll make sure, bro. I'll put that call in. Jake says, if y'all haven't seen Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, you got to see it. It's so good. I saw it. I don't know about it being so good. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. And I did talk about it on the platform and we gave it a review. You know what I mean? Mama Bear said, I give permission. Does that count? Somewhat. I gotta run it up the ladder. You dig? GDI says, I have a feeling that the massacre of Cora's home is going to be done in one take. Yo, not only that, I feel like, specifically speaking, when they were showing Cora's home being taken and like the vehicles that were being used, there was one in the background that as soon as they kind of showed it, the camera kind of like swooped away. And I think we're going to get a much deeper look at all that stuff and what they were doing. I think that we're going to get a much bigger look. I also think that we're going to get a much bigger look at what the scribes bring to the table as well. You know what I'm saying? The scribes, right? Because the scribes always remember. They always remember, and the bill comes due. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think a lot of stuff about that homeworld invasion is going to be different. And I think us getting a much deeper look at the vehicles and everything that they were using, along with what the scribes were actually doing there, is going to be in order, Yeah. She said, oh, now I wish that I could go. Hey, look, I'm just saying. Shout out to the Cool Table. Bro, y'all stop it. All right. Did I miss you talking about the 300 prequel? No, that is coming up. I think that's the last topic. All right. What's going on, Darshan? How are you doing? All right. Yeah, what's going on? 1206 Superman Day. Yo, y'all be here. Make sure y'all pull up. Superman Day is gonna be live. It's gonna be live. We gonna be streaming. You know, it's gonna be a big super stream. I don't know how long it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But just know that we putting together a very, very special panel of some very, very special individuals, and we're gonna be rocking out. And it's gonna be people just stopping through and coming and going, all that. You know what I'm saying? And much love to all y'all. You dig? Superman Day, we rocking out. Shout out to the cool table. Right. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Crazy. Yeah, nah. Says Sky, what would you want in the next Rebel Moon installment? Yo, look, it's kind of hard to go off of, I mean, it kind of like go away from like what I've already kind of heard, like, which is that we're going to be getting like Cavill and a lot of these other actors that have worked with Zack. But I also want to go into more worlds as well. Zack also spoke to the fact that we're actually going to go to the Rebel Moon in part 3. Like, he literally said that we won't even get to the Rebel Moon until part 3, right? And I was like, damn, like, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. With like, what's the Rebel Moon gonna look like? You know, like, what's going on with Bartholomew? What's going on with Issa, right? Like, where is she at? Where's she been? Who's been guarding her? What's going on with them? Where are the other Jimmys? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a council of Jimmys. What's going on with that? I mean, I want, what the hell was going on with that being that I saw powering the damn dreadnought? Like, I mean, it's all kind of stuff that we got to get into, you know. And y'all know I want to get into the scribes. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into the scribes. Right. Shout out to the cool table. I'm sorry. I can't just keep. Oh man, y'all have no idea how dope it was to almost hear like Ice Cube saying shout out to the cool table. Yeah, we're gonna see what's up. That's what I'm talking about, Sin Havoc. Right? That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But look, let's go on and get to let's get to the nitty-gritty, because y'all want to talk about it. And for anybody, he said, I just realized something. It's shout out to the cool table. Real neck. Look, I'll just say this. Going into this main topic, wait, GDI says, do you guys think the mother world is Earth, or you think it's somewhere else? Man, bruh, if the mother world is Earth, no, because they've already named the planet. No. The planet already has a name. Hold up, let me see. Right. Yeah, Moa. Yeah, Moa. MOA, Moa. So nah, it's not Earth. It's called Moa. Said, please apply a feather-like touch to the like button for sure. Right? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. You dig? Don't be making me have to stop and say all that. You know what I'm saying? Just smash the like button as you come on in. You know, right? Like when you like, look, I don't know about y'all, but when I go into somebody's house, I just wipe my feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then I walk on in. You did. Said, I want to see more of the giant griffins. Yeah, they're called the Bennu. Says, I think part 3 is going to show civilizations getting reset by intergalactic war. Yeah, y'all, yeah, 36 likes. Y'all can't do better. Now, look, all right, now let's talk about this 300 prequel. Okay. I kind of let the cat out of the bag last night, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a little bit excited when I was on stream with the homie Leon. You dig? So if you was watching that stream, you know what I'm saying, you kind of already know what I'm about to say. But let's go ahead and reiterate for the people that may not have heard. Yes, there was some news recently that Zack Snyder's 300 is getting like a prequel show worked on by Zack over on HBO Max and stuff like that, right? I will say the same thing that I said last night, right? First and foremost, I am a fan of Zack Snyder, right? I am a fan of all his works. You dig? I have supported him on multiple platforms, right? You know, be it on, you know, fucking DVD, physical media, you know what I'm saying, going to the theater, paying to go to Full Circle, to go to these conventions, you know what I'm saying, like flying across the the country to go to release parties, you know what I'm saying, for his stuff. Like, no, like I'm a true fan of this dude's films, no matter where they are, right? And since the beginning of Zack Snyder's Cell movement, we've always said, hey, we feel like we don't care who really facilitates this, right? And we even went as far as to say that we didn't care if WB brought Zack back and brought him back to DC, right? Like if they decided to ever do that, you know, like I just look at it and say, okay, I would be getting Zack Snyder back in theaters and DC back in theaters and stuff. And I would go and I would sit my happy ass in the theater and I would watch it. If Zack Snyder does this 300 prequel series on HBO Max, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna cap and sit there and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna not watch it or hate watch it or sit there and then try to poo-poo where it is or like who he's working with or something like that. That's none of my business. However, he feels like he can work out his professional deal to get his stuff released. You know what I'm saying? Like that is above my pay grade. As a fan of his works, it is my duty to engage with the works, you know, wherever they may be. Right. So there is never any type of situation where we're going to sit here over here at a ZSSM or on this platform or whatever and poo-poo something just because Zack Snyder may be going back to work with a company that I do not have the best of feelings towards. Right. That so it's two completely separate things. Now, to this prequel series, I will tell you guys why this didn't hit me. I mean, look, I mean, everybody is free to take this information with as they will, right? But I had a couple questions and it just seemed odd to me in a certain few ways, right? First of all, being which this thing came from Variety. So right off the bat, this is a platform that has shown the utmost disrespect and contempt for Zack Snyder and his fan base So I'm not really like, oh my God, it came from Variety, right? Like, no. So it didn't pass that test, right? One, where it actually came from. Two, the timing of this whole thing seemed a bit weird because of all the other things that is surrounding Zack Snyder right now that we're talking about, just like Zack was just talking about with Rebel Moon Part 3 and 4, and we got the director's cuts coming out and all this other stuff, right? And woo doo doo woo. Oh, okay, it just seemed kind of random, right? That hey, it's this thing where he's going back to Warner Brothers, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seems kind of random. But here is where I really was like, yo, if this shit is true, like, hey, Zach gonna have to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna have to be something like that, because this is where they really lost me. Oh, all right. Zack Snyder just got the rights back recently to Blood and Ashes, which was a sequel for 300, right? That he has turned into his own thing. Like, it's his own thing. It's its own IP now, right? So when you are working with Netflix and you're doing original ideas and you're doing original IPs, and they got, first look on all your original stuff, right? And you're just in this mode of original stuff, and you just got the rights back to the sequel, that you were gonna make, and it's like, hell, it's its own thing now. And so right after you get the rights back to the sequel to the thing that you were gonna make, you're gonna go back to the company to go make a prequel series on HBO Max, a lesser streaming. Yo, hey, I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. Hey, I'm not gonna sit there and be that guy that's gonna act like, oh my God, I'm gonna speak for Zack Snyder. Oh, that I know what the hell Zack Snyder's gonna do. I don't know anything of the sort, but I do know this. Wait, if it's one thing that I know, it's business. And business, that don't make no business sense. So I don't know. I would even have questions. I'm like, bro, why would you give up all your leverage when you just got the IP back for? I mean, look, you just had a complete smash hit of something that was your own IP, right? And then you get the rights back to something else that was a smash hit that you could low key like leverage that momentum over into this new thing and be like, yo, from the creator of 300, from the mind that brought you 300, right? You could really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna wait for Zach to say something. That's yeah. This is a pass for me until I know more. Like, I was sitting here and said, maybe Zach doesn't want the studio to screw it up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. A HBO Max series? You working with Netflix? I don't know. I don't know. He could do it. Not business. Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying, yo. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait for Zach to say something, bro. I'm not jumping down the fuck. No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'll wait for Zach to tell us, right? He said, can Zach work with WB again while he's still in contact with Netflix? Honest question. Yeah, or in contract. Yes, his contract with Netflix is for original IPs, right? And they have like first look. So they have like the first refusal. So if Zach wants to do something new, he has to take it to them first for them to be able to look at it and say, hey, we'll either produce this for you or you can go do it somewhere else, right? So that's how the deal is set up, if I'm not mistaken. But with 300 being a prior existing IP, something that is not an original idea from him, he would be able, in theory, be able to go work with WBD. So there is nothing contractually stopping him from doing this. So I ain't anybody said no, ain't no, we don't cap over here. We don't cap. So to my knowledge, there is nothing contractually stopping him from being able to go and work with WBD on anything regarding 300 or DC for that matter. Because like that would be the same thing, right? Because we're asking him to go do more DC. So that would be like saying, oh, he could go do more DC, but he can't go do more 300. Doesn't really make much sense. But yeah. Hopefully I explained that a bit. So it seems like WBD is dangling a carrot, and then Sid Havard says, I wouldn't trust it. Rest in peace, Mikey Sutton. Shout out to what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio. I wouldn't trust it. Right? Reminds me of Gunn saying Affleck wants to direct it. Thank you, bro. Y'all remember how they was trying to get her? Hey, yeah, man. Hey, Gunn gonna get Affleck to do a Batman movie, right? He gonna do Brave and the Bold, y'all. Ben Affleck gonna do Brave and the Bold, y'all. Yeah, y'all remember that? What happened to them scoops? GDI says maybe the deal is that he does the 300 show and WB lets Zach do his Snyderverse stuff on Netflix. I mean, I don't think that's like I don't see that as being like an even trade. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Does this seem like a trade-off? See, because look, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. Right? In a world where your stock price is low, and if you want to get a quick bump, all you gotta do is just mention something from Zack Snyder, which their stock got a little bump, if I'm not mistaken, right? After this was announced. I don't know, man. Like, it be stock market fucking manipulation going on with all this stuff, man. Like, it's so deep. It's so deep. I remember that, and I remember Patty Jenkins saying it's not for me as well. Hey, right? So it seems like WBD riding on Zach again. They've been eating off Zach for you, for sure. He said, "Hey guys, I had a wrench sniped in real time today. Crazy. Word? Is that what happened? Hey, I ain't taking your wrench over here, bro. You just know that your wrench is safe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fucking El Necron got one of them big ass mechanic wrenches in there. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah. Nah, look, I'm definitely taking this as like a wait and see type thing, man. Because like ain't no way, man. Ain't no way that like ain't no way that you just gonna pull something like this. Hold up. Sanabic brings up a great point. He says another problem with this report is that how are you going to market 300 prequel with a streaming service that doesn't even have permission in other countries, bruh? That's why I'm like, bro, why the? But not only just that, I don't understand why you would get the rights back to the sequel and it can be its own thing. And then you go back to work on the thing that's not under your control. I don't know. It just is. I don't know. Hey, if he does it, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do all of that. If it's real. But what I'm not about to do is I'm not about to be over here putting a whole bunch of energy into that. I'm just not. Not until I get some confirmation to hashtag the safe wrench. He said, that's crazy, Necron. He said, the theft was real. And then he said, yeah, I saw that. I witnessed that in real time. He said, is it safe to say that some folks, if not WB themselves, put out this info in order to spark public engagement to catapult them back into the spotlight? Oh, you think so, Koopy Mallet? That's my point, bro. It's like, dude, like, I'm not. He said, you saw it too, bro. I missed it. He said, where's the wrench? He said, this sounds like a distribution deal rather than a studio deal. Bro, I'm saying, man, like, think about this, right? He said, to quote Fox Mulder, trust no one. He said, bro, but that don't make any sense though, right? Peace out, GDI, right? H&D says this wasn't the first time there have been articles linking Zack with WBD. WBD desperately needs to be spoken about. Look, let me ask you a question, Andy, right? Andy, if you were in Zack Snyder's shoes, right, and you had made this film 300, it's been universally beloved, all that, right? And then after all these years and all your battles with this studio, public battles, right? You know, I don't care people trying to say, hey, Zack's good with WBD. Zack was, you know, stuff happened. I'm pretty sure that it's not as much of a tumultuous relationship as it was in the past, as obviously he has more allies in the building like Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi, right? For sure. That is not to be discounted at all. But let's say that, you know, you're Zack and you made this thing. It was like this killer thing all this time ago. right? And all these years later, right on the cusp, and the heels even of you releasing this smash hit that was an original IP, right? And it was your own thing, and you got back the rights to the sequel to that old thing that you made, right? But now you can turn this into its own IP, right? Just like you just had this other smash hit that was its own IP, right? If you get the sequel to this thing and you can just turn it into its own thing, would you be there inclined to go back to the older studio to make a prequel for that older thing that you don't control, and that also is going to be for a much smaller streaming service? The audience is going to be so much smaller over here by whatever metric you want to put it under, right? Zach has this thing with A24 coming up. That's probably going to be theatrical, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's for streaming, right? So that's going to be in like theaters. You dig? So yeah, Andy, would that make business sense to you? Like, if you were crunching your numbers and crunching the possibilities and stuff, right? Would that make business sense to go back to this thing that you don't control, right after you just had this big huge smash hit with something that you totally controlled and was totally original, and now you get a chance to build upon that old idea but make it your own? Would you go back? Right? I don't know. Said the same. They said, bruh, the wrench is mine. The wrench. Take it. Take the wrench. Right? Yeah. Yeah, no, bro. I ain't moving off no damn variety article, bro. Right? Nah, for sure. Yeah, I'm waiting for the boss. HMDS. Andy says, no, never ever. Anything, anything streamer other than Netflix is a demotion. This reeks of WBD trying to seem linked to a director who makes money in a time when everything is failing. Thank you. That comment gets a gold star. Thank you, Andy, for answering my question. That that is, hey. He said, "Y'all got to put an APB out on that missing wrench, bro." Yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know. But it said maybe Zach has his eyes on a larger prize. I don't know. What would that be? Cause me personally, I don't think this shit has any bearing on. Look, I don't think that Zach is gonna be forced to go back to the look, CCC, look. And I also think that I can kind of see where the disconnect has kind of started, right? I wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I just got sidetracked real quick. Shout out to the homie Mr. Nobody pouring in the building. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's the dog. That's the dog in real life. You know what I mean? Mr. Nobody coming through. Yeah, stepping in the arena, you dig? He said it's up right now. Right? Oh yeah, but all right. That was my point, right? I don't think that Zack has to produce anything for WBD for him to get to Sam Snyderverse on Netflix. Like, I don't think that has to happen. So, yo, y'all put a wrench in the chat, man. We gotta find Necron's wrench, bro. Somebody find it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everybody empty their pockets right now into the chat and find that wrench. Hey, y'all find that wrench, bro. That shit is missing in action, right? But anyway, yo, it's funny. I be just watching y'all having little talks in the chat, and it be so telling. You guys are hilarious. Anyway, no, but yeah, I don't think that it's any kind of situation where this dude like gotta go back over to WBD and go bend the knee or something. Like, yeah, you gonna come direct this 300 prequel series if you want to get your Snyderverse back, son. Nah, man, I ain't going with all that, bro. I ain't going with all that. Hey, he said the rents disappeared before my eyes, bro. It was last year. Man, he said they can take this, but not this. Hey, I feel it, bro. The Stone Quarry, right? The Stone Foundation. Hey, y'all killing it, man. He said Zack has all the leverage. He'll do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, this is dope. This is dope. He said it just disappeared. It's shout out to J.R.R. Token, right? But nah, yeah, I'm not. Look, and once again, I want to clarify this. If this is happening, if this happens, I will, I'll be there the first day that it comes out, just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? If it's something, I'm gonna do all this stuff. No, I'm gonna do all the same. Look, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? If this is real, I'm gonna do the same stuff for this film or for this project that I did for Rebel Moon. You know what I'm saying? Which would be me trying to, get to all the events, trying to find out what I could find out, trying to talk to Zack about it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. I would continue to do the same thing that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, this entire time. So if he were to go do this 300 prequel series over on HBO Max, then I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Right. HMDS says Zack is the biggest director on the biggest streaming platform. There's a lot of jealousy because of that. Facts. Right? Facts. Right? Sin Havoc says he had to return there. Come on. Oh man. Wait a minute, Joe. But wait a minute. Wasn't Joe Buck supposed to not come back till he answered the question? Hey, what was that question I had that he never answered? Y'all remember when I was like, hey, because he was like, and I asked him a quick, I can't remember what it was, man. That was so funny. Right? He said Dwayne said I'm gonna need that wrench back. He said the Rock called and said he need the wrench back, bro. Oh man, Hollywood wanted Zach up out of here. Oh man, you already know, bro. They want us all up out of here. You did? Right? Yeah. He said Joe Buck got my wrench. Hey, I think Joe, you know what? Hey, yo. I was gonna wrench up Joe Buck. I was gonna take Necron wrench and give it to Joe Buck. Joe Buck, where's the wrench? Nah. That ain't it, bro. Where's the real one? Anyway, look, we about to close on now. Y'all put y'all last questions and comments down in the bottom. This is the Zack Snyder Hour, man. Yo, I hope y'all like the new intro. You know what I'm saying? We'll be having some like little things like that, introducing the streams. You know, and yo, we just trying to bring entertainment, fun for you guys, as well as you know, just our perspective on things, right? Because that's all we really have, you know, as a content creator, as a whatever, like as a person, like all I have is my perspective on things. Zach was talking about how that's all that film directors have. They have their perspective, and it's just that's what separates them from everybody else. And I feel that our perspective separates us from everyone else just in that same fashion. So we will continue to keep moving forward and keep, you know, pushing through and, you know, getting to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? The good old fashioned way that we've been marching down this road. And yo, we just hope that you guys enjoy taking this ride with us. So yeah, thank y'all for stopping through. Make sure that y'all check out this because I'm actually pretty proud of what we added on to like the end of like these like little videos. So yeah, y'all go ahead and check this out. I'll be back very soon with some more content for you guys. Much more Zack Snyder stuff coming soon. Ain't got to be told to talk about it, but you know, we're just gonna keep doing what we got to do on over here. So we're gonna catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Remember us. Simple an order as a king can give. Remember why we died. He did not wish tribute, or song, or monuments, or poems of war and valor. Wish was simple. Remember us, he said to me. That was his hope. Should any free soul come across that place, in all the countless centuries yet to be, may all our voices whisper to you from the ageless stones. Go tell the Spartans passerby, here, by Spartan law, we lie. And so my king died, and my brothers died. Barely a year ago. Long I've pondered my king's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him wise.
But from free Greek to free Greek, the word was spread that bold Leonidas and he 300, so far from home, laid down their lives, not just for Sparta, that will all Greece and the promise this country holds. Now, here on this rugged patch of earth called Plataea, Xerxes forged face obliteration!
Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network, and welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour with Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.